I'd liked you since the previous winter, since the night that you fixed my flat tire. You stood in the cold with your gloves off, and I felt something quiet on fire. For 9 months I held it in silence. You were dating a girl I had met. She seemed kind, and I learned to be patient, and I learned the slow art of regret. Then October came in with a softness, and you texted me, "Can we just talk?" I said yes by the lake at the bus stop. You arrived with a coffee, a walk. You said we broke up in September, and I've thought about you ever since. I was 28, standing there frozen, like a girl who had finally won her chance. You reached for my hand on the bridge there. I almost pulled back from the touch. 9 months of wanting this moment, and it felt like it might be too much. But October came in with a softness, and I let your hand stay where it was. Some loves are not built in a hurry. Some loves take their time just because. We walked to the end of the harbor. We didn't say much, didn't need. The wind picked up, you held me steady, and I learned how a love starts to lead. Your hand in October. I came to your house on a Tuesday. I didn't bring flowers or food. I brought you the silence you needed, the kind that the kind ones include. You stared at the wall for an hour. I let the wall be where you were. I didn't say it gets easier. easier, because some days it doesn't, my dear. I came to sit with you. That's all that I came here to do. Not to fix you, not to teach you, just to sit, just to see you through. You cried at the photo on Sunday, the one with your father, the boat. I held you without any wisdom. I let your tears wet my coat. Your mother had made you that blanket years ago in a softer time. You wrapped it around both our shoulders, and we breathed in the slow, gentle rhyme. I came to sit with you. That's all that I came here to do. The world can come back in tomorrow. For now, I am here, I am true. You'll wake up one morning in springtime, and the light will feel different inside. Until then, I'll come on the Tuesdays, and I'll sit by your couch, by your side. I came to sit with you. You carried that dream for so many years. You wrote in the dark, you stayed up at night. You sent out the pages and waited and waited, and learned what it meant to keep up the fight. This morning you closed up the notebook. You whispered, I think I am done. You didn't feel brave or defeated, just tired beneath the slow sun. The dream you set down by the window is not a small thing to forgive. You loved it with everything in you, and now you must learn how to live. Listen, the dream wasn't wasted. The years that you gave were not lost. You built who you are in those evenings. You learned what the building would cost. Maybe a new dream is coming. Maybe a smaller one waits. you closing these gates. The dream you set down by the window is not a small thing to release. You loved it with everything in you. Now love what comes after in peace. So make yourself tea in the kitchen. Sit down on the floor for a while. The notebook will rest on the bookshelf, and you will learn how to smile. The dream you set down, you called me, your voice was so quiet. You said it didn't work out in the end. 3 years of your sweat in that building, and the door closed again, my dear friend. I know how the failure can feel like a weight on the chest that won't move. I know how it whispers at midnight. You were never enough left to prove. But you tried, and that counts for something. You tried, and that counts for the most. Not everyone steps to the edge there. Not everyone offers the toast. But people who never have failed there are people who never have dared. You walked to the door of your wanting. You knocked on the door and you cared. So tonight you will cry on the kitchen floor. Tomorrow you'll cry in the car. But Saturday morning the world will keep turning, and you'll see how strong you still are. You tried, and that counts for something. You tried, and that counts for it all. The next thing will find you in summer. You'll answer a different small call. For now, let me bring you some dinner. For now, let me sit on your steps. The bravest of people are tired ones. The bravest of people take rest. You tried, and that counts. down on a Sunday. I was making tea for two. Your coat was still by the doorway, but your side of the bed was through. I held that cup till it went cold, watched the steam slowly disappear. Some goodbyes are never spoken, they just settle in the air. Oh, the afternoon you left, the clock kept ticking just the same. The world outside kept turning, but I forgot how to say your name. I found your book on the table, page 17 marked with care. I read those lines you'd underlined, wondering if you were still there. The neighbors waved through the window, they didn't know. How could they see that something quiet had broken between the man I loved and me? Oh, the afternoon you left, the clock kept ticking just the same. The rain washed down the window pane, but never washed away the pain. Now years have softened the picture, I've learned to live with the space. But sometimes on rainy Sundays, I still set two cups in place. The afternoon you left, I saw you on Madison Street. You were carrying flowers in May. Your hair was a little bit grayer, but your smile hadn't faded away. You stopped like you weren't really sure if saying my name was alright. 5 years of unspoken sentences, standing under the afternoon light. And we talked about nothing for 10 minutes. The weather, your job, my old friends. Both of us knowing the question was the one neither one of us asked. said your daughter just turned 3, and I told you about my new life. We laughed at a story from college, the kind that cuts soft like a knife. Then your watch said you had to go. You touched my arm and stepped away. The flowers you carried weren't for me. They never would be anyway. And we talked about nothing for 10 minutes, but everything stayed in between. The years and the choices that brought us to strangers who once meant everything. I walked home along the river. The May sun was warm on my face. Some loves are not meant to be answered. Some endings just leave you with grace. 5 years on Madison Street. I got your wedding invitation on a Tuesday in late September. I held it for an hour or longer, reading your name beside hers. I should have told you that summer when you asked me what I felt inside. I gave you a careful answer and watched as the moment died. Too late to tell you now that I loved you all along. Too late to be the woman who deserved your song. She seems like a wonderful person from the picture you posted online. She has the kindness you needed and the patience that never was mine. I went to the church on your wedding, sat in the back 3rd row. You didn't see me through the daylight, and I made sure you wouldn't know. Too late to tell you now that I loved you all along, but I wished you well from the shadows the children, the years, the warm home. I'll carry my secret in silence and learn how to live on my own. Too late to tell you. Too late to tell you. You asked me to dinner on Friday, and I almost said no like before. The last man who held me that gently walked out of my life through the door. But your eyes had a patience about them, a waiting that felt like a song. You said, take all the time that you need to, and I knew I'd been silent too long. Slowly, maybe I could love again. Slowly, maybe I could try. Not the way that I loved when I was younger, but softer this time, you and I told you I came with a story, some chapters I couldn't unwrite. You said, bring them all to the table, and we'll read them by candlelight. My friends say I look like the springtime, like something is finally green. I'm scared of the way that I want this, of the woman I'm starting to be. Slowly, maybe I could love again. Slowly, maybe I could stay, not running from kindness this evening, not pushing your warmth away. So here is my hand, take it gently. I'm older, but I'm willing now to learn how to trust in the morning, to learn how to mean every vow. Slowly, maybe, slowly, maybe. "30 years of mornings together, 30 years of coffee for two. You read me the news paper. I told you what I dreamed in the blue. The doctor said April, or maybe you held on until early May. You squeezed my hand on a Tuesday and quietly slipped away. I don't cry the way that I used to. Most days I am alright now, but the morning still asks for 2 coffees, and I don't know how to tell it how. Our daughter came over last weekend. She has your same way with a light. She laughed at the joke that you taught her, and the kitchen felt warm for a night. I sleep on the left like I always did. Your side of the bed is made up. The pillow still holds your impression. Some things are too dear to give up. I don't cry the way that I used to. I've learned where the sadness can rest. 30 years was the gift of a lifetime, and I count myself one of the blessed. So I water the roses you planted. I write down the things I'd have said. You taught me to live like a partner. Now I'm learning to live with the thread. 30 years of mornings, I know you can't hear me this evening. You're curled on the couch in the dark. The phone is turned off on the table. His name is still etched on your heart. I've been where you're sitting, my darling. I've worn that same coat of despair. I thought I would never recover. I thought there was no one out there, but you will love again, sweet sister. You will laugh at a stranger's small joke. You will wake up one morning and notice the window is letting in hope. It won't be tomorrow or Sunday. It won't be when you talk about books that you've kissed, and you will love again, sweet sister. You will dance in a kitchen so bright. You will look at this night from a distance and barely remember the fight. So cry tonight, let it carry you, then sleep till the morning is gold. Your heart is more steady than you know. Your story is still being told. You will love again. You will love again. I'd liked you since the previous winter, since the night that you fixed my flat tire. You stood in the cold with your gloves off, and I felt something quiet on fire. For 9 months I held it in silence. You were dating a girl I had met. She seemed kind, and I learned to be patient. And I learned the slow art of regret. Then October came in with a softness, and you texted me, can we just talk? I said yes by the lake at the bus stop. You arrived with a coffee, a walk. You said we broke up in September, and I've thought about you ever since. I was 28, standing there frozen, like a girl who had finally won her chance. You reached for my hand on the bridge there. I almost pulled back from the touch. 9 months of wanting this moment, and it felt like it might be too much. But October came in with a softness, and I let your hand stay where it was. Some loves are not built in a hurry. Some loves take their time just because. We walked to the end of the harbor. We didn't say much, didn't need. The wind picked up, You held me steady, and I learned how a love starts to lead. Your hand in October. I came to your house on a Tuesday. I didn't bring flowers or food. I brought you the silence you needed, the kind that the kind ones include. You stared at the wall for an hour. I let the wall be where you were. I didn't say it gets easier, because some days it doesn't, my dear. I came to sit with you. That's all that I came here to do. Not to fix you, not to teach you, just to sit, just to see you through. You cried at the photo on Sunday, the one with your father, the boat. I held you without any wisdom. I let your tears wet my coat. Your mother had made you that blanket years ago in a softer time. You wrapped it around both our shoulders, and we breathed in the slow, gentle rhyme. I came to sit with you. That's all that I came here to do. The world can come back in tomorrow. For now, I am here, I am true. You'll wake up one morning in springtime, and the light will feel different inside. Until then, I'll come on the Tuesdays, and I'll sit by your couch, by your side. I came to sit with you. You carried that dream for so many years. You wrote in the dark, you stayed up at night. You sent out the pages and waited and waited, and learned what it meant to keep up the fight. This morning you closed up the notebook. You whispered, I think I am done. You didn't feel brave or defeated, just tired beneath the slow sun. The dream you set down by the window is not a small thing to forgive. You loved it with everything in you, and now you must learn how to live. Listen, the dream wasn't wasted. The years that you gave were not lost. You built who you are in those evenings. You learned what the building would cost. Maybe a new dream is coming. Maybe a smaller one waits. Maybe the rest of your story begins with you closing these gates. The dream you set down by the window is not a small thing to release. You loved it with everything in you. Now love what comes after in peace. So make yourself tea in the kitchen. Sit down on the floor for a while. The notebook will rest on the bookshelf, and you will learn how to smile. The dream you set down, you called me, your voice was so quiet. You said it didn't work out in the end. 3 years of your sweat in that building, and the door closed again, my dear friend. I know how the failure can feel like a weight on the chest that won't move. I know how it whispers at midnight, you were never enough left to prove. But you tried, and that counts for something. You tried, and that counts for the most. Not everyone steps to the edge there. Not everyone offers the toast. The people who never have failed there are people who never have dared. You walk to the door of your wanting. You knocked on the door you cared. So tonight you will cry on the kitchen floor. Tomorrow you'll cry in the car. But Saturday morning the world will keep turning, and you'll see how strong you still are. You tried, and that counts for something. You tried, and that counts for it all. The next thing will find you in summer. You'll answer a different small call. For now, let me bring you some dinner. For now, let me sit on your steps. The bravest of people are tired ones. The bravest of people take rest. You tried, and that counts. The rain came down on a Sunday. I was making tea for two. Your coat was still by the doorway, but your side of the bed was through. I held that cup till it went cold. Watch the steam slowly disappear. Some goodbyes are never spoken. They just settle in the air. Oh, the afternoon you left. The clock kept ticking just the same. The world outside kept turning, but I forgot how to say your name. I found your book on the table, page 17 marked with care. I read those lines you'd underlined, wondering if you were still there. The neighbors waved through the window. They didn't know. How could they see that something quiet had broken between the man I loved and me? Oh, the afternoon you left. The clock kept ticking just the same. The rain washed down the window pane, but never washed away the pain. Now years have softened the picture. I've learned to live with the space, But sometimes on rainy Sundays I still set 2 cups in place. The afternoon you left, I saw you on Madison Street. You were carrying flowers in May. Your hair was a little bit grayer, but your smile hadn't faded away. You stopped like you weren't really sure if saying my name was alright. 5 years of unspoken sentences, standing under the afternoon light. And we talked about nothing for 10 minutes. The weather, your job, my old friends. Both of us knowing the question was the one neither one of us asked. You said your daughter just turned 3, and I told you about my new life. We laughed at a story from college, the kind that cuts soft like a knife. Then your watch said you had to go. You touched my arm and stepped away. The flowers you carried weren't for me. They never would be anyway. And we talked about nothing for 10 minutes, but everything stayed in between. The years and the choices that brought us to strangers who once meant everything. I walked home along the river. The May sun was warm on my face. Some loves are not meant to be answered. Some endings just leave you with grace. 5 years on Madison Street. I got your wedding invitation on a Tuesday in late September. I held it for an hour or longer, reading your name beside hers. I should have told you that summer when you asked me what I felt inside. I gave you a careful answer and watched as the moment died. Too late to tell you now that I loved you all along. Too late to be the woman who deserved your song. She seems like a wonderful person from the picture you posted online. She has the kindness you needed and the patience that never was mine. I went to the church on your wedding, sat in the back third row. You didn't see me through the daylight, and I made sure you wouldn't know. Too late to tell you now that I loved you all along, but I wished you well from the shadows where my silent love belongs. So here's to the life that you'll build now, the children, the years, the warm home. I'll carry my secret in silence and learn how to live on my own. Too late to tell you too late to tell you. You asked me to dinner on Friday, and I almost said no like before. The last man who held me that gently walked out of my life through the door. But your eyes had a patience about them, a waiting that felt like a song. You said, take all the time that you need to, and I knew I'd been silent too long. Slowly, maybe I could love again. Slowly, maybe I could try. Not the way that I loved when I was younger, but softer this time, you and I told you I came with a story, some chapters I couldn't undo. He said, bring them all to the table, and we'll read them by candlelight. My friends say I look like the springtime, like something is finally green. I'm scared of the way that I want this, of the woman I'm starting to be. Slowly maybe I could love again. Slowly maybe I could stay, not running from kindness this evening, not pushing your warmth away. So here is my hand, take it gently. I'm older, but I'm willing now to learn how to trust in the morning, to learn how to mean every vow. Slowly maybe, slowly maybe. 30 years of mornings together, 30 years of coffee for two. You read me the news from the paper, I told you what I dreamed in the blue. The doctor said April, or maybe you held on until early May. You squeezed my hand on a Tuesday and quietly slipped away. I don't cry the way that I used to. Most days I am alright now, but the morning still asks for 2 coffees, and I don't know how to tell it how. Our daughter came over last weekend. She has your same way with a light. She laughed at the joke that you taught her, and the kitchen felt warm for a night. I sleep on the left like I always did. Your side of the bed is made up. The pillow still holds your impression. Some things are too dear to give up. I don't cry the way that I used to. I've learned where the sadness can rest. 30 years was the gift of a lifetime, and I count myself one of the blessed. So I water the roses you planted, I write down the things I'd have said. You taught me to live like a partner. Now I'm learning to live with the thread. 30 years of mornings, I know you can't hear me this evening. You're curled on the couch in the dark. The phone is turned off on the table. His name is still etched on your heart. I've been where you're sitting, my darling. I've worn that same coat of despair. I thought I would never recover. I thought there was no one out there, but you will love again, sweet sister. You will laugh at a stranger's small joke. You will wake up one morning and notice the window is letting in hope. It won't be tomorrow or Sunday. It won't be the next time he calls. It comes like the snow in November, quiet in the smallest of falls. Someone will hold the door for you. Someone will see what he missed. Someone will know how to listen when you talk about books that you've kissed. And you will love again, sweet sister. You will dance in a kitchen so bright. You will look at this night from a distance and barely remember the fight. So cry tonight, let it carry you, then sleep till the morning is gold. Your heart is more steady than you know. Your story is still being told. You will love again. You will love again. I'd liked you since the previous winter. since the night that you fixed my flat tire. You stood in the cold with your gloves off, and I felt something quiet on fire. For 9 months I held it in silence. You were dating a girl I had met. She seemed kind, and I learned to be patient. And I learned the slow art of regret. Then October came in with a softness, and you texted me, "Can we just talk?" I said yes by the lake at the bus stop. You arrived with a coffee, a walk. You said we broke up in September, and I've thought about you ever since. I was 28, standing there frozen, like a girl who had finally won her chance. You reached for my hand on the bridge there. I almost pulled back from the touch. 9 months of wanting this moment, and it felt like it might be too much. But October came in with a softness, and I let your hand stay where it was. Some loves are not built in a hurry. Some loves take their time just because. We walked to the end of the harbor. We didn't say much, didn't need. The wind picked up, you held me steady, and I learned how a love starts to lead. Your hand in October. I came to your house on a Tuesday. I didn't bring flowers or food. I brought you the silence you needed, the kind that the kind ones include. You stared at the wall for an hour. I let the wall be where you were. I didn't say it gets easier, because some days it doesn't, my dear. I came to sit with you. That's all that I came here to do. fix you, not to teach you, just to sit, just to see you through. You cried at the photo on Sunday, the one with your father, the boat. I held you without any wisdom. I let your tears wet my coat. Your mother had made you that blanket years ago in a softer time. You wrapped it around both our shoulders, and we breathed in the slow, gentle rhyme. I came to sit with you. That's all that I came here to do. The world can come back in tomorrow. For now, I am here, I am true. You'll wake up one morning in springtime, and the light will feel different inside. Until then, I'll come on the Tuesdays, and I'll sit by your couch, by your side. I came to sit with you. Carried that dream for so many years. You wrote in the dark, you stayed up at night, you sent out the pages and waited and waited, and learned what it meant to keep up the fight. This morning you closed up the notebook. You whispered, I think I am done. You didn't feel brave or defeated, just tired beneath the slow sun. The dream you set down by the window is not a small thing to forgive. You loved it with everything in you, and now you must learn how to live. Listen, the dream wasn't wasted. The years that you gave were not lost. You built who you are in those evenings. You learned what the building would cost. Maybe a new dream is coming. Maybe a smaller one waits. Maybe the rest of your story begins with you closing these gates. The dream you set down by the window You loved it with everything in you. Now love what comes after in peace. So make yourself tea in the kitchen. Sit down on the floor for a while. The notebook will rest on the bookshelf, and you will learn how to smile. The dream you set down, you called me, your voice was so quiet. You said it didn't work out in the end. 3 years of your sweat in that building, and the door closed again, my dear friend. I know how the failure can feel like a weight on the chest that won't move. I know how it whispers at midnight. You were never enough left to prove. But you tried, and that counts for something. You tried, and that counts for the most. Not everyone steps to the edge there. Not everyone offers the toast. The people who never have failed there are people who never have dared. You walked to the door of your wanting. You knocked on the door and you cared. So tonight you will cry on the kitchen floor. Tomorrow you'll cry in the car. But Saturday morning the world will keep turning, and you'll see how strong you still are. You tried, and that counts for something. You tried, and that counts for it all. The next thing will find you in summer. You'll answer a different small call. For now, let me bring you some dinner. For now, let me sit on your steps. The bravest of people are tired ones. The bravest of people take rest. You tried, and that counts. I was making tea for two. Your coat was still by the doorway, but your side of the bed was through. I held that cup till it went cold, watched the steam slowly disappear. Some goodbyes are never spoken, they just settle in the air. Oh, the afternoon you left, the clock kept ticking just the same. The world outside kept turning, but I forgot how to say your name. I found your book on the table, page 17 marked with care. I read those lines you'd underlined, wondering if you were still there. The neighbors waved through the window, they didn't know. How could they see that something quiet had broken between the man I loved and me? Oh, the afternoon you left, the clock kept ticking just the same. The rain washed down the window pane, but never washed away the pain. Now years have softened the picture, I've learned to live with the space. But sometimes on rainy Sundays, I still set two cups in place. The afternoon you left, I saw you on Madison Street. You were carrying flowers in May. Your hair was a little bit grayer, but your smile hadn't faded away. You stopped like you weren't really sure if saying my name was alright. 5 years of unspoken sentences, standing under the afternoon light. And we talked about nothing for 10 minutes. The weather, your job, my old friends. Both of us knowing the question was the one neither one of us asked. You said your daughter just turned 3, and I told you about my new life. We laughed at a story from college, the kind that cuts soft like a knife. Then your watch said you had to go. You touched my arm and stepped away. The flowers you carried weren't for me. They never would be anyway. And we talked about nothing for 10 minutes, but everything stayed in between. The years and the choices that brought us to strangers who once meant everything. I walked home along the river. The May sun was warm on my face. Some loves are not meant to be answered. Some endings just leave you with grace. 5 years on Madison Street. I got your wedding invitation on a Tuesday in late September. I held it for an hour or longer, reading your name beside hers. I should have told you that summer when you asked me what I felt inside. I gave you a careful answer and watched as the moment died. Too late to tell you now that I loved you all along. Too late to be the woman who deserved your song. She seems like a wonderful person from the picture you posted online. She has the kindness you needed and the patience that never was mine. I went to the church on your wedding, sat in the back 3rd row. You didn't see me through the daylight, and I made sure you wouldn't know. Too late to tell you now that I loved you all along, but I wished you well from the shadows here's the warm home. I'll carry my secret in silence and learn how to live on my own. Too late to tell you, too late to tell you. You asked me to dinner on Friday, and I almost said no like before. The last man who held me that gently walked out of my life through the door. But your eyes had a patience about them, a waiting that felt like a song. You said, take all the time that you need to, and I knew I'd been silent too long. Slowly, maybe I could love again. Slowly, maybe I could try. Not the way that I loved when I was younger, but softer this time, you and I told you I came with a story, some chapters I couldn't unwrite. You said, bring them all to the table, and we'll read them by candlelight. My friends say I look like the springtime, like something is finally green. I'm scared of the way that I want this, of the woman I'm starting to be. Slowly, maybe I could love again. Slowly, maybe I could stay, not running from kindness this evening, not pushing your warmth away. So here is my hand, take it gently. I'm older, but I'm willing now to learn how to trust in the morning, to learn how to mean every vow. Slowly, maybe, slowly, maybe. 30 years of mornings together, 30 years of coffee for two. You read me the news from the paper told you what I dreamed in the blue. The doctor said April, or maybe you held on until early May. You squeezed my hand on a Tuesday and quietly slipped away. I don't cry the way that I used to. Most days I am alright now, but the morning still asked for 2 coffees, and I don't know how to tell it how. Our daughter came over last weekend. She has your same way with a light. She laughed at the joke that you taught her, and the kitchen felt warm for a night. I sleep on the left like I always did. Your side of the bed is made up. The pillow still holds your impression. Some things are too dear to give up. I don't cry the way that I used to. I've learned where the sadness can rest. 30 years was the gift of a lifetime, and I count myself one of the blessed. So I water the roses you planted. I write down the things I'd have said. You taught me to live like a partner. Now I'm learning to live with the thread. 30 years of mornings. I know you can't hear me this evening. You're curled on the couch in the dark. The phone is turned off on the table. His name is still etched on your heart. I've been where you're sitting, my darling. I've worn that same coat of despair. I thought I would never recover. I thought there was no one out there, but you will love again, sweet sister. You will laugh at a stranger's small joke. You will wake up one morning and notice the window is letting in hope. It won't be tomorrow or Sunday. It won't be the next time he calls. smallest of falls. Someone will hold the door for you. Someone will see what he missed. Someone will know how to listen when you talk about books that you've kissed. And you will love again, sweet sister. You will dance in a kitchen so bright. You will look at this night from a distance and barely remember the fight. So cry tonight, let it carry you, then sleep till the morning is gold. Your heart is more steady than you know. Your story is still